The reason I'm breaking down because, oh, I have 4 partners, but why do you have 4 partners and what do they bring to the table? Just for people to understand, why would I want to partner with someone instead of trying to do everything yourself and try to learn every single step that you just mentioned right now, because it does take a long time to learn everything.
And I've done it both ways, right? My first deal was all on my own with no experience and going into debt for it, and now I know a much better way to do that, which is partnering with other people.
When we come in, we're like, I want to have the money all for myself. Why do I want to partner? I'm good, I can figure it out. And then you're stuck there for a long time trying to figure out everything instead of doing 3, 4, 5 deals at the same time, and just do it where you're good at it and keep learning from everybody who already have the experience.
Exactly. And then you can really hone in on what your strengths are, what are you good at, and what can you provide for other people.
And how long did it took you to realize or to learn what do you have to give back as a partner?
You know, I think that's always evolving, and I'm always learning what I can do better to give back and provide. But I'd say, yeah, probably a couple of years to kind of really figure out what am I good at in real estate, especially because it's so different from where I came from. None of my previous skills transferred over into the military. Well, I didn't think so. None of, like, you know.
So what did you perform in the Air Force?
In the Air Force, I did search and rescue for special operations.
Okay, and when it comes to real estate, what you're good at it?
I'm good at analyzing the deal, finding the risk, and that's one area that did transfer over, but it took me a while to figure it out. Is I did a lot of risk assessment, risk mitigation in my job. It was high risk, and you have to figure out where those risks are at, mitigate them, and get to a level of acceptable risk, right? That skill set transfers very nicely over into real estate, especially the commercial.
So it took you about 2 years to I can get some of my skills that I did learn through my entire career and transfer it on as an investor.
Yeah.
And how about in terms of negotiating with the sellers or the wholesaler, whoever you're working on? Do you feel like because you negotiated back then, do you think that helps you a little bit to become a closer today?
I think it does, especially because negotiations can get stressful, right? And it's very easy for me to stay cool, calm, and collected. And people have even said that when, you know, negotiations get tough, they're like, you just stayed very cool. And it's like, well, I used to be working, like, saving people's lives. This is just money. Like, it's not as big of a deal.
I'm glad to hear that you are using some of your skills into how to perform, be a better in real estate invest. So that's pretty cool.
It took some time to figure out, but I really believe that everyone, no matter where they're coming from, will find something that they did before, some skill set, will transfer over into real estate in some way. I mean, there's just so much to real estate. There's no way that it can't.